Hi, my name's Davina and welcome to the Medapply YouTube channel. Today's video is about time management and the different strategies or things you can do to help better manage your time. In careers like medicine or dentistry and simply just being a medical or dental student, it can be a lot of intensive work and a lot of hours of study. A lot of us, including myself, are still trying to pave our way through the best ways to do this. However, speaking to some friends and my peers, I've managed to gather a list of techniques that hopefully can help you too. So first things first, let's talk about taking notes. There can be different ways that you can do this, whether it be online, on paper, in a notebook, on a whiteboard. Any way that you wish to do it, make sure that it's effective and doesn't take up too much of your time, that you can spend doing other things such as active recall or memory. Now let's talk about revision techniques. Once you have studied something, many people find that their revision depends heavily on flashcards for active recall. So helpful softwares for this include Anki and Brainscape or Quizlet. Other people find it really helpful to do mind maps. So this helps them map out everything they've learnt about a topic in a holistic manner, just so they have a wider picture of the topic. Some people prefer writing diagrams, other people like hanging things up on posters or walls, whatever works for you. Some people really find repetition and speaking out their notes to either themselves or someone else in the form of teaching really helps them with keeping it in their brains. Some people find question after question after question really helps. So it's really important to just experiment and try and find out what works best for you. In terms of managing all your time, a really good thing to do is to list out all the tasks you have to do in set days or weeks, just so you have a rough plan. You can organize your plan according to the time it takes you to finish these tasks, or the time you'd like to finish these tasks by. One friend suggested that a really helpful principle to go by is the half an hour principle. So if something takes half an hour or less, it's best to just get it done straight away and get it out of the way. Now let's talk about actually studying and how you can maximize your study period. Something that we've seen many other people published on YouTube in different study with me videos includes the Pomodoro Technique. So these are spaced intervals of 20 minutes of intensive study followed up by 5-minute breaks. This can be really good because oftentimes we can lose our attention span for prolonged periods of time and can lose our concentration. This can be a really good way to reinforce your study patterns and make sure that you're maximizing the time that you're studying all the information that you have to. Now, another thing you can do is gain consolation by speaking to your peers, just like I have done. So it can be really helpful to gather how your peers or colleagues are studying. And it can be really comforting if you're going through a stressful patch of time. Maybe they may be going through the same experiences as you. Last but not least, and most importantly, if you are struggling and under a great deal of stress, it's really, really important to speak to someone, such as your lecturer, your teacher, or your personal tutor, who can help you break things down and allow you to look at it from a different perspective so that you can tackle everything with more clarity. This can be really important in ensuring that you boost your motivation and you realize that you're struggling and can move forwards. We hope that you found these tips helpful. If you'd like to see a study with me video in the future, and if you have any ideas on what you'd like to see more, leave a comment, like this video, and subscribe for more.